Please wait for 2 minutes. I'm waiting for other people to join.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. Hi, Madhukar.
Yeah, hi. The linking, sorry, we already discussed yesterday, the last session is linking reports. Okay. And talking about breaks and sections, how to do the sorting, and also we'll see alignment of the blocks. So these are the concepts we are going to cover today's session. Okay. So let's start about the sorting. So basically the sorting is useful to display the data in a specific order. Either you want to display the data in ascending order, or you want to display the descending order, or you want to do the own custom order. So that I am going to cover. Breaks and sections useful to remove the repeated values. If the values are repeating, if you don't want to repeat the data, then we'll go for break and sections. Or you want to display the subtotals. So then we can use break and sections. About the alignment of the blocks, if you have the multiple blocks are available in your report, if the data increases later in future, so I don't want to override the table with each other. So it will adjust all the tables automatically if your report is having the multiple blocks in the same tab. Okay. So how we can set up that alignment of the blocks, that we'll discuss. So let's talk about the sorting functionality. I'm trying to connect to the server. Enter the BO credentials. So I'm trying to connect to the server. Taking some time to open here. Open a BA Launchpad to create a Webby report. Click on log on. Open a web intelligence application. Go to the application and open a Webby application, web intelligence application. Talk about the sorting functionality, how the sorting will work. Click on accept run. Create a new document, select a universe. Here you can see the if action. So here you can find a if action, select this. Now, I'm trying to add the year object, state, sales revenue, quantity sold. See why I'm explaining this, because the most of the requirement user want to see the latest year data, or you want to see the highest sales revenue on the top, or you user want display the data in a specific order, their own order. So in that case, based on that requirement, we are going to apply this sorting option. Okay. Now, I'm run the query. By default, the data will display how the first column is ascending order. By default, the first column display the ascending order. Okay. So 2004, 2005, 2000, and following by the second column. And based on the dimension object, the first column and the second column, the revenue and the quantity will display. The revenue and quantity will display. Okay. So we'll see the first row 2004 and then 2005. And here you can see California, and last row you can see the Texas. So by default it is displaying the ascending order. But user want to see the data, the highest sales revenue on the top. You want to display the data. So highest sales revenue on the top. Highest sales revenue in the top. So then in that case we'll go for a descending order. So select this. So irrespective of the data year wise, state wise, I want to display the highest sales revenue on the top. Then select the sales revenue, go to the analysis tab, and here apply the descending order. Now you'll see, you will not see the year values or state values order, right? So whatever the highest sales revenue is there, that is displaying on the top. And if you see the bottom, so the least values are there. This is how we can display the descending order. Now, removing the sorting, I want to display the latest year data on the top. I want to display the latest year on the top. Then select the year column and choose the descending order. Now see, I can see the 2017, 2016, 15, 7, 6, 5, right? So the latest year data which is displaying. And also I want to see the Texas is the first row. Then descending order, apply this descending order. By default, the first column is applied descending order, and following by the state is the descending order, right? So that means it is applying the order on the first column and the following the second order. But if you want to change the priority, so I want to state as a first priority, then you can configure, right click here, advanced sorting. So I'm making the first priority as a state. Now let's see how the data is changed. Earlier, which is seen 2017 all the states, 2016 all the states. Now we'll see Texas with all the years of data, New York with all the years of data. Okay, so this is how we can change the order of the priority if you want it. Okay, clear? Ascending order and descending order. Now I'm applying this descending order on this year. Sometimes user want to see the data in a specific order. You don't want to see ascending order or descending order. Say I want to see the Florida as the first row, and the Massachusetts I want to display the last row. In that case, you can apply the custom sorting. Go to the sorting, advanced, and add a sorting, state, click OK. And here you can see the custom order. Select the Florida, I want to see the first order. Massachusetts, I want to display the last order. Texas, I want to display the second order. Sorry, Massachusetts, I want to make it the last. Texas, I want to display the second order. Florida, Texas, right? And DC, I want to display the third row. Fine. And also maybe while you gather the requirement from the user, so the given the list of the states of a specific order, if that state is not available, whatever the user given in the requirement document, so these are the 10 states I want to display this order. Maybe in the development environment, I don't see all the 10 states. Then you can add also. You can add that state here. You can add that state. Once the data is added, so that value will display the first order. Okay. So why you can, what is this value added in the list? If that value is not added in the list, you can add that manually in this list. Click OK, done. Now you'll see. So as per the requirement, the values are displaying proper order. Okay. Clear everyone?
Yes, Malika.
About the order? Depends on the requirement. Most of the reports so will apply this kind of for sorting. Okay, depends on the requirement. So in the requirement document, so we'll have how you want to display the order. Okay. Now I'm trying to remove the sorting whatever I applied. Okay. Now what I want to do, I'm trying to duplicate this report. Why it's not showing? Ascending order and add a state and ascending order. Okay. Somehow it is not reflecting immediately. Okay, fine. Now I'm trying to duplicate this report. Moving on to how to apply the break and sections. Consider this as a break. Rename this as a break. This as a sorting, sorry, section. Okay. So why we'll go for a break and sections? To avoid the repeated values. So where is the avoid repeated values? You'll see 2004, 4, 4, 5, right? 4, 4. I can see each year, each state, the 2004 it is repeating. I don't want to repeat the values. I want to display the only ones. And also I want to see the subtotal. So in a 2004, what is the total revenue I want to display here? Each year I want to display the subtotal. Okay. How to display the subtotal? How to remove the repeated values? So in that case, we'll go for a break and sections. So in a break, I'm applying, so adding the two tabs here. So you will see the difference between the break and sections here. Select this year column. Here you can see break option. Click on apply break and display the total. Click on sum. Click on sum. Okay. So as per the requirement, I can see, right? Year values is repeating only once, and each year you can see the total. Okay. And also in the bottom, if you go to the bottom right, I can see the grand total, subtotal and grand total. Subtotal and grand total, both I can see. By using the break, I can display the subtotal and grand total, and I can remove the repeated values. Go to the section. Go to the section. Using the section also, we can remove the repeated values, duplicate values. Right click, set as a section, and click on sum. Here also you can apply the sum. Okay. Now fine. So, but when you apply this section, so values are not repeating. Here is 2004 and displaying on the data, and I can see the subtotal. But with the section, I can't display the grand total, which will not allow you to show grand total using the section. So that is the difference between the break and section. And try to edit a query. I'm trying to add a quarter object. I want to see the quarter wise margin data. I'm trying to add the quarter information. And I want to have a pie chart in my report. In a section, I'm adding the pie chart. So quarter I'm added, and also margin. Okay. So in a break report also, I'm adding the same pie chart. In a break tab also, I'm adding the same pie chart. And a quarter, and also margin. Okay. So what is the difference between the break and section when I add the pie chart? If you come to the section, see, I can see here. So what is the difference between data and this break and section? Using the section, we can have a multiple blocks. See, I added one more block with the pie chart. So which is displaying considering as a year. It is showing group by year. Whatever the pie chart which is showing group by year. But when it comes to the break, the pie chart is not considering as a break option. It's just displaying all the years of the quarter 4, all the years of quarter 1, all the years of quarter 2 and quarter 3. It's not aggregating, right? It's not aggregating based on the year. Okay. Clear, everyone? Any questions? So we can.
Madhukar, yeah. Can you quickly show me once again how you done for sections? That year, yeah.
Okay, simple. I'll show you. Add a report. I'm just adding the year object, state object, sales revenue. Or we can get the section. Just select the year and add a section. Simple. Set as a section. Okay. Fine.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. Thank you.
So is that clear, everyone? How we can add a section?
Madhukar,
Yeah.
Madhukar Suresh here.
Yes, Suresh, please go ahead.
So can we, if you do with sections or break, can we schedule this report to the users?
Yes, we can do
We
that.
can save and schedule this report.
We can save it and schedule it. Correct.
So it will automatically display whatever we breaks and sessions we can
Exactly.
use it. Okay. Okay.
How we can see the front end here.
Okay.
Same way, if we save it in Excel or if we save it in a PDF, it will display the same format. The format will not change.
So format will. But when he refresh the data, suppose it will automatically refresh this one. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And
Actually, we got some issue. So when
okay.
we are using some reports in scheduling, it's not populating in the break and sessions. So maybe the business objects, business object developer are there. So we got some. That was the reason I asked it.
Okay. Maybe while scheduling the report, maybe the data might not load. Because of that, you should see data.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you, in that case, what you can do immediately, the schedule fail if the schedule report doesn't have any data. So then immediately you have to just open the report and run it manually.
Okay.
So the data is populating into the report or not. If it is populating, then at the time of scheduling, the data might not be there. Because of that, you will see the blank information.
Okay. Fine. I got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's very nice.
No problem. And what is the difference between the break and section? By you normally in interviews, every interview, this is a normal question, common question they will ask. Differences between the break and section. Common is you can remove the repeated values. You can display the subtotal. And what is the difference? With a break, I can display the subtotal and also I can display the grand total. By using the section, I can display only the subtotal. I can't display the grand total. Grand total is not possible with the section. And we can apply the multiple blocks in the section and breaks. So we can't display the multiple blocks. In a section, we can have the multiple blocks. And we can easily navigate one page to the another page by using this section. Suppose I want to see the 2015 data. Okay, I think this is not one. Remove this. Okay, so we can easily navigate one page to the another page. If you click on 2015, it will take you to that page. If you click on 2017, you can see 2017. If you click on 2004, you will see 2004 directly. Okay, but with the break option, so I can't go to that page. It will not allow you to take that page. You have to scroll down till you get that value. If you are looking for such, if you are searching some specific value, you have to scroll down. But with the section, with the stitch structure, you can go directly to that page. Okay, so this is how. So we can use the section properties to see directly to that page easily. Okay, and also you want to display the each section in a separate page. So currently everything is showing one page. Maybe if you want to see this each year wise, you want to display in the separate page, so you can use this.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. అదే చెప్తున్నా.